Hey there, Miss Jackie Russell, and welcome to my channel. And today I have Prime Prometics, and they have sent me concealers, their new concealer. And we're going to get right into this. I haven't opened it up yet, but I do have my face primed and ready to go for some concealer. And we're going to start off with that today. And we're going to talk about this great concealer. Looks like they sent me 5 tubes. And I got a sharpener. So have you guys used pencil-like concealer? Well, I haven't. I mean, I'd heard about this. And, of course, they sent it over to me. So I want to be sure to show it to you. And I want to apply it a little bit, too. Prime Prometics is made for women over 50, but I'd say 40, 50, 60 and up. It's made for mature skin, and it's developed for our skin so that we can look the best and have healthy, radiant skin. And we can also have, our dark circles, perfected by using this concealer pencil. It runs about $28, and I do have a code. It's Miss Jackie Russell for 15%, and I'll have my link and my code down in the description. But they have about 8 colors. They sent me 4 over, and it's a creamy multi-purpose concealer that covers dark circles, age spots, and redness, and uneven skin tone. It's effective coverage, it's buildable, it's for mature skin friendly, it glides on smoothly without tugging delicate skin. It's creamy, never dry, and easy to blend. Self-setting formula, so no powder. I'm always using powder over mine, so I don't have to use powder over concealer. So that's kind of a nice thing. And they do have little packages where you can get 2 or 3 of these, or maybe get a concealer with mascara. They even have, if you want to get it with a sharpener. So they do have some packages put together. It's cruelty-free, long-lasting. This tells us how to use it around the eyes and the nose. I always use a light color, so let's see what colors we have here. We have another light color, and you can tell it's not much difference in shade. I can tell that this one here on this side is a little bit darker. So, but I don't know what colors they are. Does it have it on here? This is Almond Cream, and this one here is Latte. So the lighter one is Latte, and of course I have 3 more here, so let's take a look. This here is Vanilla, so I'm hoping you can see that there is some variation in the colors. This here is Honeycomb, so it's kind of got a honey look to it. Yeah, I can tell the difference in that. That's kind of getting to a tanned look. So like if I just wanted to kind of match my foundations that I usually use, I'd probably use that color. And then we have this last one here. So I have 5 all together. And this here is the Butterscotch. So on the ends of these, you can tell that a couple of these are darker. And you can tell the other ones are really light. Now I usually do use a light. So I'm going to remove these 2 for now. And I think I'm going to pick this one. And this color is Latte. So let's have a little latte on the eyes. I do have my brush in here. And I do have a mirror here. So I'm going to put this on. I'm just assuming I just wipe it on. Now, I know a lot of you, like I've got a little dark under my eyes. So maybe I can use that under there. And then it set around your nose. I got a little red around there today. So let's take a look at this. There's the other one. That was easy. Now, I usually just use concealer on my eyes, But according to this, you can, get some of your other pigmentation. I might try this color right here. The Honeycomb, I think it was. Yeah. And try that. I've got a couple of brown spots here. A few down here. And then I'll go over my nose area again. Maybe conceal some of that redness. Yeah, today I have redness, so maybe we'll conceal that with this Honeycomb. So now I'm going to just kind of blend all this in because even my nose is a little red. And I've got it on those spots. And it seems to be covering it up. I put a little bit down here. And I put some up here because I have some spots up here. And I have one that's right there. Well, I think it has brightened up my face a little bit. I might as well put some underneath here. It covered up that spot pretty good. Then I had a couple over here. And maybe I needed to use the white over here to more white it out. I usually don't go to this much trouble, but I mean, if I wanted to get a more perfected look, it wouldn't take that long to just dot that on. Oh yeah, it cleared it up. Does a great job for that. Got a little spot there. So you could just go around your face and just dab all your spots and pretty much cover them up and prep it for your foundation. I always use a lot of, I guess, lighter color on my eyes because I want to lighten them up and brighten them. So yeah, that's just using the concealer. Wow. So that's an excellent job. So this concealer works very good. And I use these 3 colors along with that. I think it was the Honeycomb. So I used Honeycomb. I used Latte. And I want to say this might be the vanilla, but I don't know. I used Almond Cream. So those were the 3 colors that I used. And, in the cracks or whatever, like in these little dimpled areas, I wonder if they can be kind of covered up. Well, it might have helped a little bit. I mean, I am dealing with 65-year-old skin here. And I did get out in the sun when I was all my life. I'm not going to kid y'all. I've been getting out in the sun since I was probably 7, 8 years old. Yeah, my dad would go fishing, and I would say, well, you better buy me a lounge because I don't like fishing. I thought that was boring, and of course, I'm sure they thought laying out in the sun was boring, but I just loved it. And so, yeah, I've done that most of my life, off and on. I haven't been out in the sun a lot in the last couple of years, but prior to that, I'd be out in the sun a lot. But I did wear sunscreen. Now, today I just have on this concealer, but look at that concealer. Wow, that is amazing. So what do you guys think? Would this be something you'd be interested in? And they did send me the little sharpener. And if you've got dark circles under your eyes, I don't really have dark circles, but I think it even brightened up underneath my eyes good. This here, it's 2, so you can use it for your smaller pencils. And then, of course, this would require the bigger size here. So that is excellent, and I'm glad I got that. Let me see what the cost is on some of this, just in case you want to know. The pencil itself, I think, is $28. And you can buy a 1 pencil concealer and this sharpener for $32.40. So that would make this sharpener just a few dollars. And I think you can slide, yeah, you can slide this to clean it out. You know, because sometimes, you know, after a while it gets kind of yucky. You want to get that out of there. I mean, that's just a fact of life. And it's for dark under eyes. It's for hyperpigmentation and redness. And you know what? My skin was red today. And we got to see all of that, take care of that, just like that. And of course, I used it minimally, but I mean, you can use it a lot heavier if you want to. So, I mean, it's really a great little concealer. And again, there's 9 natural shades, skin-like finish, won't crease, medium-high coverage, 12-hour wear, and it's self-setting formulas. So that is excellent. Wow. Yeah, and I'm going to put pictures across there so you can see some of this in the results. But you know, it did take out my redness. I might have could have used a little more here for redness. But I think it did great. Now let me see if I can swatch these for you. This here is the Almond Cream. This here is the Butterscotch. What's wrong with me that I can't even go straight down? That's the Butterscotch. Got me a crisscross there. This here is Latte, which is the one I first used on my eyes. And then we have Vanilla. Oh yeah, that's a lot wider. Maybe I would have wanted that for my eyes. And then we have the Honeycomb. Yeah, I remember this one because this was the one I used the most of. We'll put it right next to that one, except I'm not making a straight line. That one matches my skin. Y'all can't see it. Okay, but I have Honeycomb and it's on my face, as we know. And this here was that Vanilla. I'm going to just put a line on it for like liner across there. Because, you know, I do that sometimes. I'll use a light color to brighten up my eyes. Look at that. Really brightened it up. And then smooth it out. And it's going to look like I have eyeshadow on almost. And all I have on is concealer, so that even brightened my eyes up even more. And like I tell you, I do use a lighter color usually before I do my foundation. So I'm brighter on this side, it looks like. But yeah, it definitely lit them up. So I'm all, I guess you could say, concealed up. Covered those spots. I say it did really good. All right, well, I say it's a winner for me. What do you guys say? You let me know in the comments. Is this something you'd be interested in? They have great products. Prime Prometics. It's a perfecting concealer pencil, and I highly recommend them, and I think this worked out great. I love the look that I got with just the concealer. So just imagine if I wanted to, I could just use concealer. But anyway, you let me know what you think. These are my colors that I have, so I have plenty to use, and as you can see, I could use all colors. I could even lighten and get some of this red from my plaque psoriasis off, but I'm not going to put makeup down there. But I mean, I could, I suppose, if I needed to. And this is just another great product from Prime Prometics. And I'm going to have another one to show you just real soon. So stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much all I have. Remember, you can save 15% with Miss Jackie Russell. And as for today, in Prime Prometic's Perfecting Concealer pencil, that's all I have. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.